1981 amendment of the 1970.
Who are working in this field, we applaud her, we consider her as a role model. Nevertheless, there are certain points that I would like here, perhaps.
The candidate has to be from Egyptian parents. Actually, at the moment, we take advantage to change it.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Account of Abraham is quite different from the Quranic references to Ibrahim.
For instance, within the Mu'tazili school, and of 8th century,
Nasr was invited to Indonesia by the, I think it was the University of Leiden coordinated it, and the Dutch Ministry and the Indonesian Ministry of Religious Affairs. He was invited to be the keynote speaker at an event in Malang.
It's not one, but more than one. We have not yet studied the Islamic legacy critically. If you are afraid of making mistakes, you will never get forward. Any text doesn't give itself an authority. That is what people do. I learn from my students, and that is really what he said, a lot of times during the lectures. I work in the kitchen. My book is the meal. And the last one, like we say in Arabic also, he said, "Ana mu'allim sibya." I am a teacher of young people. Thank you.
We go on studying humanism as it enters into dialogue with world religions, and especially Islam, and as it develops as a platform for dialogue itself. We are still inspired by the way Nasr came to a hermeneutic understanding of Islam and Quran, and his views are passed on to younger generations of students. I think a lot of world viewing has happened during this conference. By sharing and discussing thoughts about Islam in several contexts, and about humanizing the foundational and legal sources, we have learned about Islam about connections between Islam and humanism, and thus about humanism as well. The conference contributes to our humanistic study of worldview and religion, and we thank you all for that. Most of all, I want to thank Joachim Duindam, who has made this conference possible, assisted by Dorothee van Driel and Jochen Damstra. Joachim started organizing the conference with Nasr himself. He had discussions with Nasr about how the program of this conference should be. After Nasr's death, he made a program in the spirit of these discussions. He was helped by Abdullah, and I thank you very much for the way you allow us to participate in taking care of Nasr's intellectual